Good morning, YouTube. PPS here on the 15th of November, Monday, new week. Back to you with another YouTube free play. Got two of them for you today, both of them in the NBA. Let's do our recap. Unfortunately, last week we get the sweep. This week we are reverse swept. First off, Josh Allen under 284. Josh Allen had 4 passes over 50 yards yesterday. You take those away, this is pretty easy because he did a lot of those underneath passes, just like I kind of thought. And they kept passing even up 30, right? They got to exactly where we thought they'd get. But I mean, it just shows the Bills are not going to be able to compete for a Super Bowl. They're not going to be able to play it in the snow with the type of team they've built. They're just not going to be able to. They have no running game. They brought in Matt Breida, which now they're running 3 backs out of the backfield. Just absolutely crazy. I don't even know anymore. The team is really weird to me. They're very tough to read. But yeah, that was first one that goes down today. This one baffles me. I do not know what went on. I do not know if he was injured. I would guess he was because they were running Mike Davis out there down 38. That one didn't make any sense to me. He had only 5 touches. He had 41 yards on 5 touches, guys. He was well on his way. He had 42 total yards at the end of like 17 minutes and then did not play again. I don't know if it was an injury. I had 3 other guys this week get hurt and really kill a bunch of my plays. That's why you can't get too high with gambling, man. You got to be smart. You got to be precise. You got to be really, really controlled in this space because, I mean, sometimes the gambling gods get you, I have no words for it. I really don't know what happened. I didn't watch that game. Like I said, I was at a wedding. I was coming back, and I thought we were well on pace to killing it. But yeah, that happens. And then Austin Eckler, again, all my numbers there lead me to taking this number. And then all of a sudden Roundtree comes in, Vulture's a touchdown. Roundtree comes in and gets like 6 carries. Eckler, again, these last 2 weeks just haven't been involved in the passing game. The routes he's running, he's open. Herbert's just missing them. Chargers look god-awful. I really don't know what to make of this team. Luckily, Austin Eckler saved ourselves with the touchdown if you did have him in DFS. But, yeah, NFL this week was weird. Now I think it's 7-3 on winning and losing weeks. Unfortunately, the losing ones have been pretty big in like my disparity of units. So, unfortunately, I have to come back and tell you guys I'm not going to hide from losses. You guys see my face. I talk to you guys every single day now. So yeah, there's no reason for me to hide anything. You guys will know just as fast as I know on how we did. And I mean, I get a lot of hate shit on Twitter, but if you guys, I get it. Like, just DM me. All right, I don't need it on my stuff. DM me. I'll try to make it up to you guys, but it's something that I can't control. Right, injuries I can't control. Game plans I can't control. Numbers wise, that's what I'm going with in my eye test that I put a lot of time into. So there's my spiel. Let's get to it. We're rolling with NBA only today. I don't really like tonight's game. The Robert Woods injury really is kind of screwing me over here. But yeah, I will take a look here. First play, biggest play, Ja Morant. My favorite guy right now in the NBA to bet on. This guy's 3-0 for me. All of them on the points, rebounds, assist lines. And he's just been absolutely hot. He's hit this number in 4 straight. It would go further back, but in that 5th game, he got blown out by the Wizards by 30. In that game, still had 18 points. So he didn't play bad. It was the bench that gave up like a 16-2 run and really got him to miss his last spiel. He's getting so many minutes, guys. This guy is running out there close to 40 a night. Did not play yesterday, so it's really nice to see us maybe getting another round for him. On the season average, he's 26, 7, and 6, and now gets a team here who can't stop anybody, right? Houston is one of the fastest paced teams, they're 8th worst in defensive efficiency. And he's just getting it done across the board. That's why the points, rebounds, assist line should be much higher. He's averaging 16.5 rebounds, assists in his last 4 games. And 2 of those have been with Dillon Brooks back. That's where I think this line is getting a little off, is because they're seeing Dillon Brooks is going to play tonight, and that might take away some usage. This man is a usage monster. He is number 8 in the NBA in usage at 32%. That's a 5% jump up from last year where he was at 27. The top 10 of usage rate guys, number 1 is Luka. He's sitting at 35.5. And then there's Giannis and Paul George at 34. Same with Donovan Mitchell. Curry at 33. And Ja Morant is right there. He's at 31.8. He's going to have a ton of usage against a bad team in a fast matchup. And all he needs to do is hit his averages. I'll take that all day. Houston is good enough, I think, to keep up with these guys. I really don't like Memphis's defense at all. They're second worst in defensive efficiency, so this could be a great same-game parlay spot if you're looking at that. I think that Ja Morant is going to have a field day with this defense, and I really like him to have a great night over his averages at 34.5 points, rebounds, assists. Second time only ever betting this guy. First time he came through, right, when he had our big ones, when he hit our big plus 1,100 one last week. So Cade Cunningham, points, rebounds over 20.5. All right, minus 115. Great pace spot here tonight. Sacramento's number 1 in pace in the NBA. Detroit's not far behind in 9th. But Sacramento is number 1 by over a full possession. That is absolutely crazy. They're the only ones in the 103s for pace there. Number 2 is over a full possession behind them. So Minnesota's at 102.3. Or 102.6. Sacramento's at 103.6. So really like the spot for Cade to get enough run out there. Sacramento ranks 23rd this year in defensive efficiency. So it's not a great defense, but it's fast, right? So you have to make fast break stuff happen. And Cade Cunningham is the guy to do that. He's the guy everybody's going to want to see out there. Home game against a bad defense in a fast matchup. Love the narrative there. Cade is sitting at a 26% usage rate this season, which is pretty high, and a 10% rebounding rate. Very high for a guard. Obviously, he's a pretty big guard, number 1 overall pick this past year. And he's also getting around 13 shot attempts per game. I really like that. Last game, he obviously shit the bed in a huge, huge game there with Toronto, 127-120. But Josh Jackson shot like lights out. Is that going to happen again? I don't know. But Cade Cunningham is the guy that we're going to want to see here. He's gotten 30-plus minutes in the last 4 games, and one of those was a 20-point blowout. So if Sacramento does get a chance to run away with this, I still think we see Cade Cunningham for most of his rotations. And the weird thing here is Ja Morant's faced his last 4 games, 4 of the top 15 teams in pace this year. Cade Cunningham's he's only faced 1 team in the top 10. And that would be Houston. He hit this number. That was the bet we had at the plus 1,100. Every other game has been a slower pace game. We were seeing Toronto in there, Boston, Brooklyn, Bucks, all of them in the bottom half of the pace. I know it's weird to say that, but with no Kyrie and no Drew Holiday for a lot of the year, both those teams are slower in pace here and pretty good defensively efficient. So we're going to have a speed game here up and down the court. Good rebounding percentage for a guard, a lot more opportunities on the break. And I just think we get a lot more shots from Cade Cunningham here. Really like him tonight against the Sacramento Kings in Detroit. So those are the 2 plays for the day, guys. Like I said, not going to run NFL. Sour taste in my mouth from this week. So that's the perks of doing what I do and doing it in multiple sports. We have another place to go. So again, rolling with Cade Cunningham, points, rebounds over 20.5. And Ja Morant over 38.5 points, rebounds, assists, 1.5 units. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate all you guys again. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. If you guys do get anything from this video, drop a like. We'll see if we can get you some extra plays. Hit me up in the DMs like always. I'll see if I can send a couple extra your way. So thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon. Peace.